Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. I'm Precinct Officer Tapazar. This is ISUPK Killeen Sabbath service. And with that, Majim, which means to stand in the Hebrew. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak Waka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakum, Call, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabawafyanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafyanawa, Wala'a, Taba'anawa, Banasai 1, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Ra'ah, Kaya, Laka, Hamalatwaf, Waha Allah, Wahata Para, La'ai Walumyum, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. The prayer of the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayak Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazabaya. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwataza Salakya. Ha Kwataza Yanyam. Ha Kaya Yalam. Wa Akwathian. Yahweh. Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. The water Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashai Ayanya, Al-Ahariam, Mahayan, Yaba Azaria, Azaria Mayam, Yahweh, Aisha Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan Lamawat Regalka, Al Yanawam Shamarka, Hana La'a Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala Salakia, Ba La Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makar Ra'ai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar Tazaathka, Wabawaka, Ma'ata, Wa'ad Awalam, in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Thakarash, Wa-Al-Thashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Awa Yabaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Amaika, Yaira Yamwa Sawada, Wayata Yayatazwa, Al Tazapawayaka, Arma Lakwa'a, Wanak Kidam, Magaiwa, Wala'a Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Na Wa'atazawa, Laba, Yakaidwa, Ayaka, Baryath, Yakarwata, Ahalya, Adawam, Washama, Alyam, Ma'ibwa, Wa Hagarium, Gabal, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalak, Palashat, Am Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam Hayawa, Zarwa, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamayin, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nasha Madawa, Ba'ayan Ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shaya Tamawa, Nada Yamawa, Ka'arab, Wakazabo, Salakia, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazamana, Call Nasakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayashara, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shaya Thamawa, Kagalia, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakwa, Kaiash, Taba Ira Ya Ira, Wa Kalahaba, Tahalat, Ha Rayum, Kan Taradatma, Basa Irika, Wabasa Wapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Taradatma, Salakia, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Bahalawa, Ijai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labata, Al Yawan, Al Kaha Aratazar. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gobal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur's also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Hey, shalom Israel. Excuse me, the shagi, which means to sit, but shalom Israel. Go ahead and give a courtesy salute to the Akim. Shalom, Yahal Bashem Yahushua Barakatham. To the sisters, shalom, Yahal Shemalatham Bashem Yahushua. We left off in Genesis 18:9. The Most High, you know what I'm saying, in representation of the angels, they came to see Abraham. And Abraham had showed, you know what I'm saying, great brotherhood and hospitality to the angels, you know what I'm saying, that came to see him. While the angels was there, they let Abraham know, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, the promise of the Most High to Abraham, which was to, you know what I mean, which was the promised seed, you understand, that the Lord would be with him and be with his seed, which are the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you know what I mean? So right here you have Abraham hearing from the Most High that within a year's time that the promise of the Most High gave him to have a son who he would name Isaac or Yatazak, you understand, would come into fruition. All right. So we're gonna get back to where he left off. So where we left off at is after the Lord, you know what I mean, Abraham gets his wife Sarah to come and prepare food for them. They eat, he washes their feet, and they're on their way after giving him the news about his son, you know what I mean, being born in the next year. And they're walking towards Sodom, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord is telling Abraham, you know what I mean, should I not tell you what I'm about to go do? So that's where we left off at. All right. So if you have your Bible Hub app, just open that up, and at the bottom it'll say devotions, and across from that is the interlinear prompt. Going to there. And like we've always say, you know what I mean, you can't depend on the man, this app is tripping. Come on. Try it again. Slovakia. Go ahead and reload it. Y'all bear with me. But start my phone. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So the Most High is walking with Abraham, and he's telling him, you know, shall I withhold what I'm going to tell you, you know what I mean, from you, seeing that you're going to become a great nation. You understand? So this is the Most High bringing Abraham into counsel. You understand about, you know what I mean, what he plans on doing in the land that he's finna to give him. You know what I'm saying? Which was Canaan. You know what I mean? And that lets you know, man, like, you know, that Abraham was a friend of the Most High, man. And in order to be in that type of space with the Most High, man, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, solid. You understand? Abraham was solid. And that's what we try to be, not try to be that, that's what we are in this truth, man. It's striving to be solid. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what? Meaning that, you know what I mean, you know, that you a brother of your word, you a sister of your word, and you take the commandments of the Most High seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about before last week, that when the Lord gave Abraham the command to circumcise himself and every man under his, you know what I'm saying, under his authority, including his sons, you understand, his son Ishmael, he did it that day. He didn't hesitate. When he got the order, he got it completed. You understand? And that's what, and we need to walk in that same spirit, you know what I'm saying? And it's truth. All right, let's try to pull this up again. All right, we'll hub out. Good, nice. It's going down. Okay, here we go. Saying the white man is the the oppressor, is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Good night. All right. It's Genesis chapter 18. Verse 9. All right. In the Hebrew. Why ya marwa all ya Aya, Shara, Asha, Asha, Ashataka, Ashataka, Salakia, Wayamar, Na'a, Ba'a, Ba'a, Ba'ahal, Salakia, Genesis 18, verse 10, Wayamar, Shawab, Asha, Asha, Ashawaba, Asha, Ashawab, Salakia, Al, Al Yaka, Ka'aith, Haya, Waha, Naha, Ban, La Shara, Ashtika, Wa Shara, Shama'ath, Salaki. I'm at the wrong scripture, y'all. It's 19. I apologize, man. I'm reading the wrong verse. Genesis 18:19. Salaki. I was at 9. Salakia. Kaya, Yada, Aishatawa, Lama'an, Ashar, Yataza Wa'a, Ata, Banawa, Wa'aith, Wa'ata, Salakia, Baya, Tawa, Aharaya, Aharyawa, Washa, Mara, Salakia, Ashwa, Washa, Maro, Washa, Rowa, the Darak, Yahweh, La'ai, Shawata, Tazadakia, or Tazadakia, Salakia. Wa Masha, Path, Wa Masha, Wa Mashapat, Mayan, Haba, Habaya, Salakia, Yahweh, all, Abaram, Atha, Ashar, Debar, Alawa, verse 20, Wayamar, Yahweh, Za'ai, Quata, Saddam, Wa'ai, Wa'ai, Morah, Kaya, Rabba'i, Waha, Ta'itham, Kaya, Kaba, Da'a, Arada, Na'a, Wa'a, Ra'a, Haka, Taza'ai, Kwata, Ha, Aba'a, Alia, Al-Yaha, Aishawa, Kala'a, Wa'aim, La'a, Ada, Adaya, Salakia. Verse 22. Waya pa Noah, Mashamam, Ha'a, Nashayim, Waya, Lakam, no, Salakia, Wala, Waya, Laka, Waya, Lakan, Sadama, no, Salakia, Sadama, Wa Abaram, I would no, I the one, I mad, I mada, La Penya, Yahweh, verse 23. Why you good? Why you good? No, why you gosh? Why you gosh? Abba, Abu, Salagi, Aburayim, why you more? Ha, 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 the sa, paha, ta, pa, stapasa, sadak, Salakia, Taza Dak, Rasha'ai, verse 24. Owa Awala, Yeshar, Hamashim, Tazadakium, Bata, Batawakwa, no, Batawaka, Ha'ai, Yara, Apa, the Sa, Paha, Wala'a, Thai, Slakia. Thashai, Lama Qua Lama Quayum, La Ma'ain, Hashayim, Ha Tazadakim, Ashar, Bakwa, Rabah, Hala'ah, Laka, Ma'ai Shita, Kadabar, Hazaha, Laha Mayath, Tazadak, Rasha'ai, Y Haya, Ka Tazadak, Karasha'ai, Ha La Hai, Laka, Ha Shapat, Ka'al, Harataza, La'ah, Ya'ai Ma Shapat. Now, Salakia, to the Akim and Akwapian, this is going to be a short Sabbath service today. So I'm only reading these 7, but we're going to go ahead and read that in English. And we're going to go ahead and close out. Genesis 18, verse 19. And remember, prior to this, the Most High is telling Abraham, what I withhold, he took him into his counsel saying, will I withhold what I'm about to tell you, or what I intend on doing, right? Seeing that you're going to be a great nation. This is verse 19 in English. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him. Abraham was going to be great because the Most High knew, because of the, how quick Abraham was to follow orders, that he would command his household after him, meaning that whatever order I give Abraham, that order is going to get handed down, and it's going to be in heaven as it is on earth. You understand? Whatever the Most High order that he wanted, Abraham was going to establish that. And that's how a nation is built. You understand? Is that the Most High gives his orders, like how he gave to Christ and the angels, and they got it done. Abraham was moving in that same spirit. You understand that whatever the Most High conveyed to him, he was going to command that to him and his children and his household. All right. That's what made Abraham great, because you're great when you keep God's commandments. All right. That's how you become strong and great. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of Yahweh, the Lord, to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. And what did he speak of Abraham? That he would make him a great nation, and that he would give him the land of Canaan, which will become Israel. All right. Verse 20. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, because their sin is very grievous. You understand? And we know what that is. You understand? This is where, what we got going on today in America. You understand? The cry of America is great before the Most High. And their sin is very grievous. And we're living in a sinful kingdom. You understand? That's why the scriptures say for us to come out of her. You understand? Not to get a plane ticket and a passport and go visit another country. It means to come out of the ways and the culture of this sinful kingdom, this sinful society, this sinful world. When we say world, we're talking about a society and the culture that is built upon. You understand? So the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah reached the Most High, and he came. The angels came down to investigate on his behalf. Right. Verse 21. I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it. See, the Most High don't just operate off of hearsay. You understand? He go and verify. You understand? And that's a gem right there. You understand? He heard about it, but then he went to go investigate to find out if these things were true. All right. I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, because he got the reports, because the Most High knows everything. Why? Because of the Alahayim, because of the angels. The angels, you know what I mean, on Jacob's ladder, they go up and give the reports to the Most High. You understand? But he wants to verify, because when he brings judgment, that's it. You understand? When he decided to bring destruction and punishment, then that's it. So he want to make sure that before he bring the hammer down, that he verify what he hearing. All right. And if not, I will know. He's saying, so if this ain't true, I'm gonna know if it ain't true or not, based on my investigation. All right. Verse 22. And the men turned their faces from thence and went towards Sodom. So the two angels that was with this head angel, they went to go towards Sodom to get on their mission. All right. And went towards Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before the Lord, before Yahweh, this angel representing the Most High, because the Most High don't leave his throne. You understand? He has representatives, you know what I'm saying, that go and, you know what I'm saying, do his bidding and do his work. You know what I'm saying? His ambassadors, his messengers. You understand? But this particular angel represented the voice of the Most High. You understand? That's why it says he stood before the Lord. Okay. Yahweh doesn't come to the earth. He's on his throne. He don't leave. He's a great king. He's a creator of heaven and earth. He don't leave his throne. Okay. Verse 23. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Now, why is Abraham saying this to the Most High? Why is he asking the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Why is he trying to, what's the word? I don't want to use that word, but I was going to say intervention. Why is he, but I guess it's sufficient. Why is he trying to intervene or, you know, step into the Lord's judgment, right? Or what he's about to do. So he's asking the Most High, would you destroy the righteous with the wicked? Because he know what's going to come. So, but why is he doing this? One, because he know his nephew is over there, Lot. Remember back in the earlier chapters, Lot's herdsmen and Abraham's herdsmen was having conflict. You know what I'm saying? And Abraham, because they family, he was like, listen, we family, we shouldn't be getting into it. We got all this land around us. We ain't got to be, you know what I mean, crowded in together. We could go part our ways and have peace. And it said that Lot saw the land towards Sodom, and it was like the Garden of Eden. You understand? But what Lot wasn't aware of, you know what I'm saying, was that this land was wicked as hell. You understand? And the Lord was coming to destroy it. But Abraham remembered Lot. And not just Lot, you know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say that Abraham prayed for the Sodomites, man. You know what I mean? And so he's praying on behalf, you know what I'm saying, of his nephew, but whoever else may be, whoever else may be in the city that's not wicked. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Verse 24. Peradventure, and that's just an old Quaker word, English word meaning suppose, right? Peradventure, there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? Right? And I want y'all to understand something, man. Like, Barakatah Yahweh Shai for Commander General Yohanan, man. You understand? Because what we don't understand is, man, is that that America, the nation that we're living in, the scriptures refer to it as spiritually being called Sodom and Egypt. You understand? Egypt, because he had this kingdom had the Lord's people in bondage for over 400 years. Like how we were in bondage under Pharaoh in Egypt. Sodom, because of the laws that they have written to legislate or legalize homosexuality. You understand? And these are two great crimes. The Lord destroyed Egypt because they were oppressing the Lord's people. The Lord destroyed Sodom because of the homosexuality and the wickedness going on in that city, the murder, the injustice, the crime. You understand, the atrocities. So, Salakia, we here in America, we I hate to say it, we're in the worst of both worlds, living here in America. So Barakatah Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai for Commander General Yohana, holding on to this truth and for establishing in all these cities in America that the Lord could destroy for his wickedness, for raising up righteous men and women, you know what I'm saying, to be in these cities for the Lord to consider having mercy. And best believe Commander General Yohana has been praying for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians since he came into this truth, man, and held on to this truth, and then went on to establish and maintain a little sanctuary for those that want to live righteously and serve the Most High, man. You understand? That's right, man. And he deserved a hand for, because without this truth, we would have been stuck in these Christian churches and these Muslim mosques. You understand? And these Buddhist temples or whatever garbage that this hell has to offer in these holidays. You understand? So we need to thank the Most High, man, and pray for the men above us that gave us a space to seek the Most High, but also pray for our brothers and sisters, man, that are in the condition that they're in. Because without the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, what hope would we have for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, in this oppression, in this hell, in this sinful kingdom? You understand? That's why, sending up prayers for your brothers and your sisters is important, man, to intervene, on their behalf. All right. Verse 25, this is Abraham speaking, Salakia. That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked. Now, I'm going to tell you something, man. Abraham is look, man, it's you can summon up a lot of courage on behalf of somebody else. Going to the Most High and trying to prevent him from doing what he's doing to execute judgment, that ain't no to plead on behalf of one who deserves to be destroyed and to plead on their behalf. That's not a light thing. Abraham was no coward. I'll say that. I say he was no coward because who could tell the Most High what to do or how to judge? And Abraham is here, on behalf of his family and behalf of those who he doesn't even know who could be righteous, and pleading on their behalf, that their lives will be spared, man. And then telling the Most High, far be it from you to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. Shouldn't the judge of all the earth do right? You got a man of flesh and blood, made of the dust of the ground, talking to the Most High like, shouldn't you do what's right? Yeah, man. Abraham was an ill brother. You understand? But we got to leave it right there. Salakia, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put what's going down in the nation right now, but this is the day where where it got to get cut short. So we're gonna leave off at Genesis 18:25. You understand? And with that, I Imajim, which means to stand in Hebrew. La Yashala. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shumka, Yahweh, Malak Daba'a, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lakum, Call, Yawam, Wasalatanawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kabawathanawa, Wala'a, Taba'i, Tabayai Noah, Bonasai 1, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Ra'a, Kaya, Laka, Hamalatwa, Waha Allah, Waha Atha Para, La'ai Walumyum, Aman, in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. The prayer of the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayak Salai. Wa Mayak Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazabaya. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapium. Ha Saranium. Ha Kwa Tazayanium. Ha Kaya Yalam. Wa Akwathian. Yahweh. Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. The water Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashai Ayanya, Al-Haharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai Azariah, Azariah Ma'am, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Wamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala'a, Yala'a, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal, Ra'a, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'atha, Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the English. Alahayim, Al-Damailaka, Al-Thakarash, Wa'al, Thashakwat, Al, Kaya Hana, Iwa Yabaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Imaka, Ya'ira Yamawa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya'ir Tazawa, Al Tazapawayaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanak Akyadam, Magaiwa, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, Laba, Yakaidwa, Al-Yaka, Baryath, Yakarthwa, Ahalya, Adawam, Wa Shamai Alyum, Ma Wa'abwa, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa Aman, Wa Amalak, Palashath, An Yashadya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamaydin, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nasha Madaiwa, Ba'ayan Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamawa, Nada, Yabmawa, Ka'arab, Wakazabiwa, Wakazaba'a, Wakatazal Mana'ai, Call Natsa Kamawa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayar, Yaracha, Lanawa, Naawath, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayatamua, Kagalia, Kakwash, La Panya, Rakwa, Kaash, Tabaaria Ira, Wakalahabia, Talahat, Haharium, Khan, Taradatma, Basairika, Wabasha Wapathka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Taradatma, Basairika, Salakia, Wabasa Wapathka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabaitwa, Waya, Bahalwa, Ajaid, Waya, Kaparwa, Waya, Abaidwa, Waya, Da'awa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaika, Al Yawan, Al Kaharakaza. Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storms. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakia. I'm going to go ahead and give a courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakatah. Yazmatah, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Atham Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Yazmatah, class dismissed.